Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda. I have a request for some vegetable soup. Only mine's vegetable beef. I put beef in mine. You can use any kind of beef you want to, stew meat or whichever one's the cheapest, whatever you like. You can put any kind of beef you want to. My mom uses hamburger and every now and then I do too. But we like beef, some real beef. And I've already been boiling this meat so it won't take it so long to cook. And this is going to be a big pot of soup. What I'm doing now is I'm going to put 4 beef bouillon cubes in there because I'm going to drain all of my vegetables. And I'll have to add water, so I'm going to need to have some kind of flavor going on. A beefy type of flavor is what I like, a strong taste. I like a strong taste in food. I just love food. I don't know whatever made me that way, but I'm just that way. It's weird, I think about things and it's that way. And it's so funny, I was on YouTube last night taking, answering some things and looking at my comments and stuff. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to make me some rice pudding. And it was so funny, somebody is on there today wanting to know if I will make some rice pudding. So I was kind of craving it and it was on somebody else's mind too. But I got my beef and I'm going to my husband rinsed these off real good before he opened them for me. Now this is just a can of tomato juice, okay? I put a can of tomato juice. Gotta be careful when you pour it and not let it splash you. And I've also have a can of tomatoes.
What?
It's just, upside down diced tomatoes. We have them vegetables.
Save me that big can.
For what?
So I can use it down in the garage.
Okay, I'm going to put carrots. Now listen, I'm so partial to carrots. I've got the whole baby carrots. Oh, I'm going to drain these things, okay? I'm going to drain them and as much as I can and rinse. Get rid of some of the preservatives if I can. That's one of the reasons I use the bouillon cubes and tomato juice. I got peas and green beans. There goes the peas. So far I've got a can of carrots, corn, peas, green beans, and I have got, you know what? 2 jars of mushrooms. We like mushrooms. Now this is optional. You do not have to put mushrooms, but we like them. So I'm also going to put
Save me them jars.
Look, I don't have but 4 little potatoes, so I've got to do a trick here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm saving them for last to put on top of that because look, get these out of my way. Now I'm going to take them off. I'm going to rinse those off a little bit with cold water. And I'm not going to give it full pressure because I don't want to tear everything up, And I got this colander like this so I can kind of twist it around and hope to get some of the down in there. I don't want to stir it up because I'm going to cut these potatoes up. I would really, honestly and truly, I don't want to put those potatoes in there yet. So I think I'll take them out and put them in last because they're already cooked. And I know everything else is already cooked too, but I need to let this boil together and blend a little bit. And these potatoes won't be nothing. They'll boil plumb away because they're already cooked and they're soft. And I'm going to tell you one more thing that I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do it right yet. I have macaroni noodles in here. I usually just put maybe a cup in there. And that's optional also. I like a cup in there. You don't want to overcook it or they'll be gooey. So I wait till my soup's almost done. And then if your soup's done, it can still take another 5 or 10 minutes, enough for those elbows to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in there. I have a feeling I missed something and I'm not sure what it is. I'm thinking about it, but I think I'm missing something. Okay. And I share this kind of thing like this. I've got an elderly lady woman and I got a friend. She's not well either, so we share stuff. The pie I made, I haven't cut it yet, but we're going to share it. Be 4 pieces, David, Becky, Jackie, and Brenda. What I'm going to do when I do these, I'm going to just cut them up a little bit. You know, like they would be in, and I think I'll get another can to be honest. Like they would be if you was using them little cans of mixed vegetables. I like them if I'm doing something small, but in a pot of soup, I just like to use a can of stuff, you know, it's bigger. And that they put everything I like in it. Well, that one, I didn't do too good on that one. That one was little. But I've done this before, so I just thought I had potatoes and I don't have but 4 and that's not enough. So if you ever have to go this route right there, or just leave them whole. I went to the store today and I was going to get the vegetables, and I tell you why I'm doing this. I'm trying to clean my food cupboard out for one thing. We're going to get a new freezer because my freezer went out and I can't buy a lot of extra things like I'm used to put. This is a big freezer, don't get me wrong, but it's stuffed and I need more room still yet. But you keep things on hand when you want to cook. You have to have a lot of space to put it. And I cook. I want to tell you I'm real happy with someone. One of my fans or subscribers sent a message, left a message on YouTube saying that she has cooked everything that I have put on there and that she loves it. I couldn't believe it. My mouth fell open. It was really cool to hear her say that. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it made me really happy. And she said, me and you have the same taste. I love everything I've cooked, and I've cooked everything you've put on there. And I'm like, wow. Well, girl, you got a long ways to go because I've got a lot more to cook. So I told her, try the fudge and let me know what happens. Because that fudge can be ornery. Hey, I had taken a couple things out of the freezer. Well, one thing out of the freezer earlier and put it in a refrigerator. I've used some of these, and what it is some 3 pepper and onion blend. and it's a vegetable, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here. I went to the store today and I needed some space, and it is a vegetable. Sometimes I use stewed tomatoes. My mom puts beans in hers, but she don't put macaroni noodles. I don't put beans in mine. I use noodles, but any kind of vegetable you would like, you know, it's vegetable soup, but I put beef in mine. She puts hamburger, and I like beef. The hamburger's good too, don't get me wrong. If you've got hamburger and you don't have no beef, put it in there. It's good. It's good that way too. So now that was just about a half a bag, and this is a big pot of soup. And that was about a half a bag of 3 colors of pepper. It was green, yellow, and red, I think. And then a little onion, that's all. So not really enough to make a difference. I can't wait to eat it. Me and David's done sampled it with a little spoon, and it is the bomb. That means good. I'm being silly tonight. I just like to be myself, and normally I'm silly on a day-to-day basis most of the time. I got a real good buddy, and sometimes she'll call me and she says, you need to come down here. I'm so upset. And she'll be telling me what's going on, and when I open the door, I'll say, there ain't no crying allowed when I come in. No crying, no crying. And she says, that's why I love you. Okay, I think my noodles are done. It's had plenty of time, so I'm going to check and see what they look like. Yeah, they're done. I don't like them overcooked and they get too big and yucky. They're done. See, that's big enough.
Where's the beef?
It's in the bottom. It's in there. There's a lot of beef in here. You know, those was really big. I bought a great big pack of eye-round steaks. It was cheaper. It was cheaper than the stew meat. And there was about 10 pieces. About, you know, if you know anything about meat, the eye-round's about this big. And there was about 10 of them, and I cut them up and put them in here. David Hall, I don't want to deprive you, but there's one. I'm not going to let you have it. I'm going to let you have it. It's hot. It's going to be hot, real hot. This looks good. I can't wait.
Mmm.
Any good? Well, we're getting a thumbs up, so that means it's good. It looks good too. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I was acting silly tonight, just having some fun. I hope that's okay. And we had a couple difficulties. I'm sorry about that. Everything worked out good, and we want to thank you for watching our show, and we'll see you next time. Bye.